Hi, this is Micah from Do It Tennis, and today we're taking a look at the Prince Premier 115 ESP tennis racket. The ESP stands for Extreme String Pattern, and that just means that the string pattern is more open, there's less string, so it's actually meant to grab onto the ball more to provide some extra spin without having to change your stroke at all. So now let's go into some of the specs of the racket. The head size is 115 square inches. The length is a standard 27 inches. The strung weight is 9.7 ounces, so a light racket. The balance is 10 points head heavy, so very heavy. I mean, if I put a racket here, really goes down, just makes it easier to swing through the ball. The beam width is 26.5 millimeters here at top, 29.5 here in the middle, and then 28 here at the throat of the racket. And the string pattern, as I mentioned before, very open. It's 14 by 16. Traditional rackets are 16 by 19, so that is a lot less strings here in the racket to grab onto the ball. And during my playtest of the Premier 115 racket, the first thing I noticed was the racket did most of the work on its own. I'm used to using rackets with where I use a lot of my own racket head speed and use a lot of my own strength to get the racket going. With this racket, all I had to do was start my swing and the racket took over. It provided the spin I needed to, and also just provided the follow through that I needed on its own with it being so head heavy. Racket was very nice up at the net because it has such a huge sweet spot with it having such a big head size. All I had to do was stick my racket out there and the ball went. So a lot of